Even after being in real estate for years, something that shocks me is homebuyers across Chicagoland are still not putting together a moving plan, and they are underestimating what their new life will actually cost. And I'm not talking about the purchase price of their new house. I'm talking about everything after the closing, the stuff that chips away at your fund money each and every month, like utilities, taxes, and daily essentials. Because the real mistake people make isn't buying the wrong house. It's choosing the wrong suburb for their lifestyle. And if you don't want your dream move to turn into doing it all over again in a few years later, stick around, because today I'm breaking down the hidden costs, commuting traps, and lifestyle mismatches that catch buyers off guard, and exactly how I help people avoid them. Here's one of the first things that drives me crazy. People fall in love with a house online because of the aesthetics and decor and completely ignore whether the location actually works for their lifestyle. They'll email and text me different homes across Chicagoland without a rhyme or a reason. Now, I've said it in numerous videos of mine, and I'll say it again. The people that have the most success with their move, who I work with, pick the towns and areas they can actually see themselves living in to concentrate their time and home search on. And then we go out and find a house that actually works for them in those spots. Right now, the western Chicago suburbs are below 2 months of inventory, and although it will vary by area, a balanced market is about 6 months, so we're nowhere near that, and the market continues to be highly competitive here. Homes are averaging 40 days on the market or less in hot areas, and in highly desirable western suburbs like Naperville, Elmhurst, Wheaton, and Downers Grove, well-priced homes are still selling within the first week, often with multiple offers. That can create a sense of panic, and panic buying leads to bad decisions without the right plan. And here's a fun fact. Nearly half of homeowners admit they underestimated ownership costs after closing on their home. So instead of prioritizing what I call the big five, foundations, electrical, roofing and siding, windows and HVAC systems, buyers chase aesthetics, updated kitchens, trendy lighting, pretty bathrooms in colors. And I totally get it. I want those things too. But here's the problem. When you focus on the wrong things, you end up in suburbs that look great on paper, but frustrate you every single day because they may not be the right fit for yourself and your family. Maybe it's new construction with no mature trees and tight lot lines, or a charming older home with a commute that slowly makes you wish you listen to Austin. Bottom line, you're not just buying a house, you're buying a daily lifestyle. And one of the best things you can do to determine where you should concentrate your search is first watch my videos, because I've featured all the top areas in my videos. And second, visit those areas in person and explore these towns. Visit the parks, eat at the restaurants, and walk around the downtown areas. Those activities will be one of the best things you can do for your moving plan. Now, another activity you can do that's one of the best things for your moving plan is to reach out to me, someone who grew up in the area and has helped dozens of families relocate here and find not only a home, but a community that works for them. So don't hesitate to reach out, as I'd love to connect and see how I can help in any way. But for now, let's get back to the video. Going off of that, because Chicagoland is so vast and there are so many great communities to choose from, the real choice buyers should make is where to live. So how do you actually narrow down the choices? I recommend figuring out what's most important to you for your lifestyle. Is it schools? Do you want walkability and character, or space and newer construction? Quick access to the train or highway? Maybe you need a pool around the corner, or state-of-the-art recreation facilities for the kids to run around. And just like in life with any home search, there are trade-offs, as you usually don't get 100% of everything. Although with the way I do things, we can get pretty close. Take Elmhurst and the Grange, for example. Strong downtowns, Metra access on the BNSF and UP West lines, easy commutes, walkable restaurants, coffee shops, and parks. Also great public schools. That convenience drives demand and prices. Now compare that to suburbs like Naperville, Downers Grove, and Wheaton. Further west, you'll often get larger homes, bigger lots, more garage and storage, and family-oriented subdivisions. But walkability outside of the downtown areas drops off quickly depending on the neighborhood. That's the trade-off. Walk to dinner and the train, or have a 3-car garage and a finished basement. In the western suburbs, you usually pick just one. Now, commute times is often where people misjudge reality. That commute you checked on Google Maps at 2 p.m., totally misleading. Highways like I-88 355, 290 handle well over 100,000 vehicles per day in peak sections. Morning rush is typically from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., while the evening rush extends from 3:30 to about 7 p.m. And in the summertime, a lot of employers let out work early on Fridays, so be ready for traffic to begin even earlier in the afternoon. What I'm saying is those 30-minute drives can become 60+ minutes very quickly here in Chicagoland. The good news, Metra train ridership has rebounded nicely the last couple years, topping 35 million annual riders, and the western suburbs lines like the BNSF and the UP West line continue to be among the most heavily used, especially with that express train option. If you're near a good Metra station, you have options. If you're not, you're driving around everywhere or catching a pace bus. And with Chicago being one of the most congested cities, traffic does not care about your schedule. Shifting gears, let's talk money, because affordability is always a main priority and never really fully explained. So property taxes first. Cook County's median tax bill now sits north of $5,800, with the more sought after areas significantly higher. I'm talking about Oak Park and some of the other ones. Some western suburb homeowners have seen double-digit increases year over year, and DuPage County can be lower or surprisingly higher depending on the town and school district. And a $600,000 home, for example, can cost $1,000 per month just in property taxes alone, depending on the location, of course. Then you have HOAs, which aren't as common here for single-family homes, but do exist in some places, with roughly 30% of Illinois homes having HOAs, and newer construction, it's even more common. Monthly HOA fees range from about $100 for a monthly fee for single-family homes to $300+ a month for townhouses and condos. Add commuting costs like gas tolls, wear and tear on your car, and suddenly your affordable suburb costs thousands more per year than expected. And if you want more insight on the cost of living, make sure to check out my cost of living in Chicago video right here for more specifics on what things actually go for. All right, let's break this down, because the wrong suburb is usually chosen for surface level appeal without understanding the true cost and lifestyle impact. So here's how you avoid buyer's remorse in the Chicago suburbs. The first thing, test your commute time at real times of the day, 7:30 a.m. and about 5:15 p.m. Second thing, call the village planning department and visit the village website and ask about zoning changes, up and coming projects, and any development near your target neighborhoods. The third thing, budget total monthly costs, not just your mortgage. Do the taxes, HOA, homeowners insurance, and daily essentials like utilities, groceries, and internet. If you have little ones, also factor in childcare and activity costs. There are some great affordable options through the park districts in all of these suburbs. The fourth thing, the school districts actually matter, even if you don't have kids, as it protects long-term value and resale of your home. The fifth thing, evaluate the parks, trails, and community spaces. Access to green space can boost values, make your home attractive for resale, and massively improve quality of life. And finally, reach out to me to put together a moving plan. We set up a time to connect on a video call, go over neighborhoods and the moving process here in Chicagoland. No obligation, no pressure, just providing you with all the information you need to make the best decision for yourself and your family. And if you want to see how different suburbs really do compare, check out my other videos breaking down places like Naperville, Elmhurst, Downers Grove, Wheaton, and Glen Ellyn. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later.